Sorti depuis peu, Facebreaker est une nouvelle IP développée au sein d'Electronic Arts, l'éditeur numéro 1 pour tout ce qui touche aux licences sportives. Deux versions nous ont été présentées cet été par leurs auteurs, la version next-gen, disponible sur PlayStation 3 et Xbox 360, ainsi que la version Wii, renommée Facebreaker KO Party, qui elle ne sortira pas avant novembre. Résolument arcade, ce jeu de boxe permet de détruire le visage de ses opposants afin de collectionner leur visage tuméfié. Et il sera possible de créer son propre perso en usant des petites caméras de la 360 et de la PS3, histoire d'accrocher la tête de son meilleur pote à son palmarès virtuel.
I started out working on the PS3 and the 360 version of Facebreaker from the very beginning, designing all the characters and the environments and kind of the vision of what we were going for. We've got Fight Night, which is our simulation, blood, edgy, serious, like, I'm a boxing game, and it's awesome, and it's great, and we love it. But what we didn't have is something that was on the complete opposite side of that, which is something that doesn't take itself so serious, that's lighthearted, that's fun. We came up with a phrase early on called LOL entertainment, meaning, you know, it's creating this laugh out loud kind of, you know, boisterous fun of your friends on the couch, like pointing to the screen going, dude, look at what I did to your face, like that kind of thing. Different. And, you know, we're the first title, the flagship title for EA Sports Freestyle, which is a new sub-brand of EA Sports, which is really about just opening up the doors to all gamers where, you know, the EA Sports game, we know with those hardcore simulation sports guys that are reading the papers and on the web, constantly tracking stats and that kind of, yeah, we've got that and we're going to keep going. But this is opening the door to hopefully something new and we really hope you like it. So it started out there while we were getting the tech in place for Facebreaker KO Party on the Wii. And we've got some really brand new, really impressive technology that we're bringing over. This is the first Wii title at EA Sports that's using this technology, and because of it, we feel like we're bringing something to the market that hopefully everybody's really going to like. We changed the name, we added KO Party to the version on the Wii because the main reason was we wanted to communicate that this is not a port. We've all been burned as Wii gamers by titles that they've essentially just grabbed the code from the PS2, put it on the Wii, and added a couple of waggles and said, hey, here's the Wii version. That's no fun. And it's wasted effort because, I mean, if you're making the game anyway, you may as well just embrace the Wii and all the great things that it has to offer and really just blow the doors off of it. So that's why we added the KO Party to Facebreaker for the Wii version. And the other thing is we wanted to really play up that multiplayer aspect, that social gathering Wii kind of experience. There were lots of inspirations behind Facebreaker in general, and definitely there are those arcade boxing games that we love to play early. Punch-Out! I'm one of the biggest Punch-Out! Fans in the world. I could speak about it and the characters and the vibe. I love that game. Ready to Rumble was also a great game. My little brother and I had week-long sessions of playing that game. Other games like Street Fighter 2 is a big one for us too. You know, for Facebreaker KO Party in particular, we really wanted to find a nice blend between Wii boxing, of getting up and fighting and getting that feeling that you're a boxer, and then blending that with Street Fighter 2, where there's some strategy involved, where you have to know, you know, the strengths and weaknesses of each character, and each matchup is different. And you know, those inspirations, those classic arcade boxing games and fighting games were definitely kind of where we were going. But it's been a long time since there's been titles like that. And we've got a whole lot of bells and whistles and Wiimotes that we have to play with today that we feel is really going to take them, you know, a couple steps even further than where they were. We approached the characters for Facebreaker really by trying to do something. At the end of the day, the litmus test that we had for each one of the characters for Facebreaker was, would this character make a cool action figure? Like, would I want this action figure at my desk? That was it. We wanted iconic, heroic. We had to create characters that everybody wanted to play as. It was easy to create characters that people wanted to punch. That was super simple. But at the same time, you need to play as these characters too. we wanted to create an eclectic cast of characters with our 12 playable characters. We've got an exclusive playable character on Facebreaker KO Party, which we're excited about, but I'll get to that later. But with our entire cast of characters, we wanted it so that no matter who picked up a controller, whether they were young, old, casual, hardcore, male or female, that there was at least one character that you immediately identified with and wanted to play as, and that there were a handful of other characters that you were intriguing. So after I play this character, I want to play as this, or I want to play as this, or you get beat by somebody and you see their special move and you're like, oh, I want to play as that character because they did this, you know. We really put a lot of time and effort into these characters. We knew that bar had been set very high by arcade boxing titles and fighting games before, and we knew if we were going to go forward with it, it's a new IP. I mean, I've been waiting to work on a game like this forever, where we create something from scratch. There's no licenses, there's no rules. We don't have to go, is it okay if we do? No, there's nothing. We can do whatever we want with these characters, and it was so refreshing. It's so great, and you know, we think it really ended up as being a refreshing cast of characters, and we hope everybody likes them.